safety situation. Obviously, Kerby and Harper were questionable going into the week. How have they progressed through the week? Do either have a chance of playing on Sunday?
Well, Kerby had a setback, so obviously not as don't feel as good about that. Harper will be out there at practice today, so feel pretty good about him, but we'll see. There again, I can't give you definitives right now, but that's kind of where we're at. So we'll be good. Look, Hallett's been taking reps. DT's been taking reps. Maddox's been taking reps. I mean, we got plenty of guys, and they're getting valuable reps. So we're good.
And Campbell announced that they might shut down Kerby Joseph for the season. We seen in Kansas City game, he was in and out off the knee injury. There's been speculation because he posted on social media that there's been speculation that he's done. Like his career can be done and all this type of stuff. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. I think Dan Campbell since said, or the rumors that came out that the knee isn't supposed to be career threatening. It's the same shit with the Lions. Every year, they drop like flies. Fries too. Branch, Joseph, Terrion Arnold, DJ Reed. He dropped. Aleem McNeil was coming off injury. Aiden Hutchinson was coming off an injury. Malcolm Rodriguez was coming off injury. Taylor Decker in and out the lineup. Frank Ragnow packed it up, got out of there. Graham Glasgow been injured. Panisa Will been playing injured. Amon Ra went down. It's been what it is. Sam Laporta went down. Come on. At some point, what do we wake up and say, hey man, what are we not doing, or what are we doing too much of for this to happen? But it's a common theme. This is just not some anomaly that happened last year where they had 20 players injured on the defensive side of the field. It's something that they're doing wrong. The selection of these undurable players and non-durable players. Also, the practice habits. You put glass players with practice habits as far as y'all practicing hard, y'all grinding hard, y'all working hard, y'all hitting hard in practice. This is what you get. This isn't part of grit. A bunch of guys that can't stay healthy. That's just as simple as that. They don't make the adjustment to say, let's tone it back a little bit. They didn't make any adjustment. It's the same thing from the previous 3 seasons before, the previous 4 seasons before this one, the previous 3 before that last season when they had 20 guys drop down. They've been dropping like flies since they get here. They get these guys, these injury-prone guys. They put them on the team from DJ Shark to the F.A. Melifonous to, and it becomes contagious. The Anzariques, the Pascals, the Marcus Davenports, it becomes Emmanuel Mosley. It becomes contagious. So when one guy dropped down, another guy dropped down, and that guy dropped down, and another guy dropped down. At the end of the day, they need to sit at the board and be like, you know what? This ain't a strength and conditioning thing. I'm telling you that right now. I hear people saying, oh, fire the strength and conditioning coach. This isn't a strength and conditioning situation. This is a situation in where the selection of the players, they're not putting a premium on durability. And also they're practicing too hard. They're practicing too hard. If you're going to practice hard, then you know what? At the top of that grit list or the top of your wish list, it got to be durability. But for the most part, shut Kerby down. I wouldn't be surprised if him, Laporta walked away. The NFL average career is 2.5 years. And the more and more you look at it, the Lions missed the window. And the more and more you look at it, they missed the window with Jared Goff. They don't see it that way. And when you in the movie or you in the moment, you never see it that way. You feel like you closer than what you are. And sometimes you closer than you ever will be, and you still don't think you close enough and you got time. And that's where the Lions at right now. They just basically a car that's sliding back down the mountain. Like you think you making traction, you making something, but you sliding. Every time you get some momentum going up the hill, you just sliding down the hill. That's the Lions right now. So for the most part, they just keep putting these raggedy, non-durable players around here. And I ain't saying that about Kerby Joseph, but, for the most part, shut them down. Shut them down. Shut them down. You know, and then you kind of see why a lot of these owners don't like playing these players. You know what I'm saying? You know, I pay them, oh, they magically fall down. They magically go down. You know, damn near everybody ain't paid dealing with something. You know, Panay playing through it, Amon-Ra playing through it. You know what I'm saying? Golf has been the one that's kind of evaded it. You know, shout out to him. Kerby, you know, went down. DJ Reed went down. You know, so a lot of guys that they paid to come here, you know, Aiden Hudson coming off injury, Lee McNeil coming off injury, Marcus Davenport got injured. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, damn. You know, but, you know, whatever way they looking at it, they not looking at it the way we looking at it. I feel like they looking at it as, oh, this is an anomaly. It's a 5-year fucking anomaly now. It's not an anomaly. It's a trend. It's not a blip, anomaly. It's a trend. It's a trend. So, you know, his season should be over with. And for the most part, it may be more beneficial for them to miss the playoff. But the thing about it is, anybody can win the Super Bowl this year. If it was any year to have it together, it was this year. There's no dominant player. There's no dominant player. There is no dominant player right now. Dominant team. Nobody looks invincible. No, if this was every year to get in and get hot, but you look at the Lions, you know, it was rumors that Pascal could come. Yeah, motherfucker, we ain't heard nothing. I think they allegedly said he was dealing with a back injury. You know what I'm saying? Davenport came back and dude, and he's like, he's not even there. I'm a ghost. I'm a ghost. I'm a ghost. It's like he's a ghost. Shit is wild, man. Now Kerby going down. So, you know, one of the fan favorites, but it was, you know, and you look at it right now, you know, I remember Philadelphia, they won the Super Bowl, not the last one, but the first time they won it, you know, but they playing with practice squads in the back end. But they had a hell of 5 front seven. Hell of 5 front seven, man. So ultimately, hopefully they sit there and reevaluate themselves. But I think the fear is this window didn't close. And the windows don't stay open long unless you got a Tom Brady, a Peyton Manning. Quarterbacks keep the window open. You know what I'm saying? Lamar, Joe Burrow, Josh, those keep the windows open. They keep the window open. So you got to remember that. They keep the window open. You can have a great team but not have a quarterback and you don't have a shot to win it. So, but for the most part, they need to make adjustments to how they approach personnel and pick personnel. And they need to make adjustments on practice habits. As simple as that. We hitting too much. Let's tone it down. Let's tone it back. Let's worry about more on stretching, more on recovery, more on the mental work, and a little bit less on the physical work. Or you got to go find some throwback players that can take that grind. They can take the pounding. They can take the heavy artillery. These guys carry around. These guys they drafted for the most part. They carrying 2.5s, 2.2s, 38s. You know what I'm saying? They ain't no AK carries. They ain't carrying no rocket launchers. They ain't, carrying no SKs. Shit, not even the AR-15. They carrying pocket knives and pepper spray and shit. They ain't no heavy artillery. They ain't got no tanks, no missiles. You know what I'm saying? They throwing water bombs and shit, or water balloons. They got super soakers and shit, man. But hey, check out the Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Hit the link tree. You can find me everywhere there. Peace.